Time for another episode of Cartoonist You Should Know. And today, I'm spotlighting Josh Greathouse and his epic saga, Bang, Ballad of the Tiger. It's even more exciting because there's a Kickstarter starting today where you can pick up both these books and a volume 3. So stay tuned and watch this video until the end. And we're back. My name is Taylor. This is Taylor Talks Comics. Thank you for joining me. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below with your thoughts throughout the duration of this video. So yes, I'm going to do a review and overview of volumes 1 and 2, and then I'm going to talk to you about the Kickstarter, which is launching at the time that this video is going live. So the Kickstarter is live now, so go there when this video is over and you can purchase it. All the links to the Kickstarter will be down below as well in the description of this video. So yes, the Kickstarter is for volume 3, but there will be a catch-up option where you can buy volumes 1, 2, and 3 together, or volumes 2 and 3, whatever you need to put together your full set of Bang, the Ballad of the Tiger. So to start off with, these are mini comic sized in the grand tradition of self-publishing. I love it. But just to give you an example here is a single issue comic book, and you can see Bang runs on the small side. I think Josh Greathouse touted himself as being the innovator of the DC Compact Edition. Jokingly, of course. I assume that I know Josh is a big fan of manga as well, so it's kind of like the tankobon sized a little bit too. I'm sure that's a little bit of influence in there, and again, just a self-published, independent, mini comic size. But these are really great editions regardless. You can see on the spine here, spines line up nicely, volumes 1 and 2. And then on the back here, we have volume 1 and 2. And I love these blurbs here. These are hilarious. His mom said, "I love your art, your style, but it does offend me at times." And then this is one from Omar of Near Make Edition. "Josh should never talk. He should just show his artwork." So yeah, Josh is a longtime viewer of my channel, and we've become friends over the years. So I'm happy to show off his work. But in the grand tradition of Cartoonist You Should Know, I'm putting my stamp of approval on this, as I would with any other comic I show off on my channel. So let's open up with volume 1. This has been serialized online too through Webtoons, which the information's somewhere in here where you can read that as well. But I love physical copies and physical editions, which I'm sure a lot of people that are watching this channel agree with. And there's chapter breaks in here too, so it's put into this edition this is like the only time it's been in a physical release, so it's never been single issues or anything. But there are chapter breaks, which is really nice. So it reads like a serialized comic almost, because I think there's like 24 pages or so before each chapter break. These are all both 100-page volumes. And I'm assuming volume 3 will also be 100 pages. So anyways, we start off with Bang, our main character here, our titular character. And right away, you're going to notice the great fight scenes and fight choreography from Josh. I know that's something he prides himself in, and he should, because I think that's one of the great strengths of this series. I think the two great strengths of the series, I would say, would be the fight scenes and then the character designs. I think it's great character designs. They all looked very distinct. And I almost would love to, his coloring is great, but I'd almost love to see a black and white manga tankobon edition too, just to see what it would look like. Because even like here, this fight scene too, where she's doing like a hurricanrana, if you're familiar with pro wrestling, lucha libre terms, but where she's flipping this guy over, it almost has like this animated quality to it, which again is part of the great fight choreography that he does. And I'm going to ask Josh, because I'm going to have Josh live on my channel on Wednesday, what his art background is, because I think he went to an art school, but I don't know if he has an animation background, because that's something that I noticed reading this as well, that I've been wanting to ask him for a while, because it does have sort of an animated quality to his artwork, which I love. That's part of cartooning 101, is to have that readability from panel to panel without even needing words. And he has that in spades. But the story of Bang, Ballad of the Tiger, is that Bang is on a journey, and as she goes on this journey, she's picking up other, characters go on this journey with her. And one of them is Edward here, or Eddie, as she calls him, much to his dismay. But he's like this little guy that's like pretty smart, but she's taking him on his journey, and she kind of accumulates passengers on her journey, I guess, as well. So it kind of has that vibe to it of like a Conan the Barbarian, like the wandering barbarian or wandering samurai, even with like Usagi Yojimbo, or even a Wizard of Oz, where Dorothy's on her trip and she's got the the lion, the scarecrow, and the Tin Man with her. Here's this too. Like, I love this kip up that she always does. Like, I'm going to definitely ask him. Did I even say that? I'm interviewing him on Wednesday on my channel. So if you're watching this live on August 25th, which is the day that the Kickstarter goes live, on August 27th, so 2 days from now, on Wednesday, live at noon Eastern is when I do my Taylor Talks Comics live show. I do it every week on Wednesday at noon. And this week I'm going to have Josh on to interview him, ask him questions about this comic and about the Kickstarter and everything like that. So definitely going to tune in on that, especially if you're on the fence about backing this Kickstarter. Maybe Josh can help sell it to you through the show. But it's so much fun too. Like, this is such a fun comic, and I could tell, like, it exudes this quality about it that I can tell that the cartoonist is having fun writing and drawing it. And I feel like he can go on and on for like multiple volumes. I don't know if he has an in-game, what his process is as far as story goes, if he's like lays it all out ahead of time, or if he kind of goes page by page. It's another question I plan on asking him. But regardless, whatever his method is, I can tell he's having fun. So I can tell you just have fun just doing this for forever, for 10, 11, 12 volumes. I don't know if he has plans to go that far, but I can just tell that he's having a blast doing this, especially with the different characters he comes up with, which all have like these very distinct personalities too. Not only are the character designs great, where you can tell them are very distinctly on the page, there's no mixing up of who's who. Here's a great 2-page spread, reminiscent of the King, Jack Kirby. But not only do they look different, but they also have different distinct personalities, which is all you want in storytelling as well, is to like use like even like foreshadowing, or you as a reader is trying to like see what your character that you're following in a certain scenario, and you have these expectations of how they'd react to it, and then good writers can have the meet those expectations, or maybe even subvert those expectations and show a different side of the personality. All those things are kind of part of the journey as the reader, and Josh has done that in a great way. And then each character has different abilities as far as what their strengths and weaknesses are, and how they contribute to the team as they're on this journey, which is really, really great as well. So I can't recommend the series enough. If you want fun, action-packed, wandering, ninja, martial arts action, then this is for you. I also assume like maybe some Mike Mignola influence as well, with some of the spiritual demons, occult kind of type creatures and stuff that you see in here, and even like the quality of like the art style. I can see with like the detailing around some of the characters and the costumes and designs has kind of that Mignola quality to it. But yeah, just had an absolute blast reading this. I can't wait to read Volume 3. I don't read ahead digitally, because I don't like to read digitally so much. But I'm excited to read Volume 3 and see what is in store with these characters and where they're going to go on from here. There is some process work in the back here, which is great. There's one process page on each, kind of telling you back history of the story. This is the first drawing that Josh did with these characters, where he's kind of just doing a quick sketch and then riffing on what these characters would look like and be like, then became the story of Bang the Ballad of the Tiger. Here's his Patreon if you want to support him via Patreon, patreon.com/GreatHouseArt. Or you can support him via his Kickstarter, which I'm going to show on the screen here, the different tiers and things that you can purchase. So there'll be a $5 single PDF. You get one full book of Volume 1 for $5 in a PDF. Or you get a $10 bundle for the first 3 volumes in PDFs, which will give you chapters 1 through 12 for $10. $20 will be the reader PDF. That's the first 20 chapters in PDF form. So that goes past volume. Yeah, that goes past Volume 3. That would be what was in Volume 4 and 5 for $20. Or $15 for the book. If you're just only missing out on the 3rd volume, you already have Volumes 1 and 2. You pay $15 for the 3rd volume, a physical copy. with the PDF comes with it, and then you have to pay shipping as well. And then $20 will be the book, the PDF of volume. So the third volume, physical, and then volumes 1, 2, and 3 PDF plus shipping. For $25, you can get just the first 2 volumes physically in the PDF plus shipping. $40 gives you all 3 of these in physical form plus PDF plus shipping. So these are $15 a piece usually, so you can see. So that's a deal. So rather than $45, you're getting it for $40. If you want a head sketch, it'll be 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And that'll be plus the third volume and the PDF plus shipping will be $75. If you're a retailer and you want to have Bang Ballad of the Tiger available on your shelves in your stores, that'll be $75 for 5 copies of volume 1, 3 copies of volume 2, and 2 copies of volume 3 plus shipping. And then if you want a full sketch watercolor 11 by 15 inches plus the third volume, it'll be $150. So that's how you can contribute to the Kickstarter. Those are all the different tiers. And like I said, the information is down below. The campaign link and everything is in the description of the video. Please check it out. And then come here on Wednesday on my channel. Subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out. But it'll be noon on Wednesday, August 27th, Eastern Standard Time. I'll have Josh on to interview him about this project as well. Thank you guys. Support Josh. Support the up and coming, the underground, independent cartoonists, and keep talking comics.